All right, so we're doing kind of a foundational style class today. What does foundational mean? We're just gonna flow at a nice pace as we usually do, and we're gonna go through some really nice basic postures. I will pepper in all different things, a little core, some good strength, good mobility. So for today's class, I'm encouraging us to have maybe a soft pillow available to us, a blanket, a strap. And we're going to start by placing that soft space, if you want, strap. Yeah, strap there. Yes. Placing the soft pillow or the block under your sacrum. We're going to elevate the legs. So it's the opposite of how we spend a day, right? We have the legs up. We are inverted. Lips are sealed and we're breathing in and out using our nostrils. And then you can keep your arms up if that feels okay for you. If not, they could be wherever they're comfortable. But the arms up start to invite your the blood from your finger pads toward your heart, just like the toe tips are up and they invite the blood to pull down towards those vital organs. And we'll stay here for the next 3, maybe 4 breaths. And let's take a moment to send ourselves some gratitude for showing up, making it to the mat, rolling out our mat this morning. That's one of the hardest things that we go through at times. It's just getting the inertia going. And then if it feels okay, start to take your arms and reach them back. And then maybe bring one leg down at a time. And then take your legs and reach them forward. The elevation that happens with the pelvis creates a nice open space. So now just start to point and flex the feet. Wiggle the toes. And then maybe wiggle the fingers. And rotate the wrist. Let's take the left knee and hug it into the chest. Circle the ankle. And then reverse and circle the ankle the opposite direction. Now take the hands behind the thigh and work on extending and bending that left knee. So we're just starting to release the joints a little bit. And the next time that leg extends, do your best to fully extend the knee. That might be that the other foot has to come in flat. Make little cups with your hands and start to tap the back of the thigh, the back of the leg. Good. We'll breathe in. And then as we breathe out, take that left ankle and cross it over the right thigh. Send your left hand towards that thigh and push that left thigh away from you, while at the same time, we're taking the right arm away from us in the opposite way, opposite direction. So right arm over the head, left knee toward the front of the mat. Good. Breathe in, release your hands by your side, and then start to shift that same leg position. Just bring them down and up a few times, creating a little mobility through the back, the hip joint. The next time your right foot flattens out, engage your right glute and then lift the hips high. Good. And then release and then stay back and start to kind of roll out the legs like you're riding a bike. Reverse the bike roll. And then hug the right knee into the chest. Stretch the left leg long. Circle that right ankle. Reverse the circle. Bend and straighten the leg. And then the next time that leg is extended, make your little cups and tap the back of the leg, the back of the thigh, the front of the thigh, whatever feels good to you. Good. Take your right ankle, cross it over the left thigh. Right hand moves that right thigh away, and then the left arm reaches way over the head. Good. Hands to your side, breathe in, press into the left foot, lift the hips, and lower the hips. We're just engaging the glute a few times. Lift, lower, two more times, lift, lower, and then one more time, lift. Slide the bolster out and lower all the way in. Good. Now we've got a flat back, no bolster. Start to circle out like you're riding the bike again. And then reverse it. The left knee comes into the chest. Inhale. The right hand moves the knee open to the right as we reach and look to the left. Back to center. Inhale. Switch legs. Hug the right knee in. Use your left hand to twist. Back to center, breathe in, cross the ankles, and just kind of rock up into a seat and back onto your back. You could do it a few times. Now look at how you cross your ankles. Switch the cross. Let's do it again. Good morning. And then the next time you sit up in that crisscross applesauce, reach your right arm up, breathe in. Take your right arm back and look back as you breathe out. Keep your right hand behind you, flat as can be. Take your left arm and reach it up. Keep looking back. Good. Now let's go to the other side. Look forward, inhale, twist. Your left hand comes back. And then as you inhale, reach your right arm up. Beautiful. Come back to center, inhale. Now take your other ankle in front. And let's do a little circle it out. And then the next time you circle this out, breathe in and then reverse it as you breathe out. You got it. Roll the shoulders up and roll them back a few times. Good. Take your hands in front of you. Let's come into tabletop. Remember, you've got probably a little blanket nearby, so you can always pad so that your knees feel like they're supported if you need it. Your basic cat and cow, we arch the back on the inhale. We round the back on the exhale. Again, arch the back as you inhale. Maybe untuck your toes so all 10 toenails press down. Round the back, tuck your toes so you can stretch your feet. But the next time you inhale, arch your little back, untuck the toes. Now, as you exhale, round the back, lift your feet, shift the feet to the right and look to the right. And then come back to center, inhale. And then as you exhale, shift the feet to the left, look to the left. Come back to center, inhale, tuck the toes. As you exhale, start moving into your nice little bent knee down dog. So why bent knees? Because we want to ease into stretching and bending the knees, right? You can take alternate turns. So bend one knee and then switch and bend the other knee. Or you can bend both knees at the same time. You just listen to your body, see what feels right. And then while you're in down dog, can we try to align it so that our ears line up with our arms? And then while we're here, start to move your head a little bit like you're saying yes. And then switch it and start moving your head like you're saying no. Good. Let's bring the left knee all the way to the mat. Let's keep the right leg back and start to stretch the heel forward and back, right? So stretching a little bit through the Achilles. The next time you shift back, pull the belly button in. Keep your left toes tucked so you can find the stability. Left arm forward, thumb up. And then if it's okay, right leg lifts, heel back, toes down. Yeah, so on an inhale, lengthen, and on the exhale, elbow to knee to elbow. 3 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee to elbow. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee to elbow. 1 more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee to elbow. We're now going to stretch the leg back with both hands down, and we're going to drop the leg to the other side of the left leg, and then we're going to unload the hands. So come onto your forearm. Feel the little stretch on your left glute. Stay low on your forearm and just switch your leg so it goes to the right. Right foot flat. Shift the hips back. Yes. Come onto your hands. Bring your right foot to the front of the mat. Take your blocks and bring them to frame the right foot. Come off that left knee, shift back and forth a few times. And then the next time you shift back, stay back. Scissor the thighs, lengthen your back. Good. Let's go into the hips a little bit. So bend the right knee, anchor the left foot. Walk your hands a little bit to the left, kind of on a diagonal. And then we tend to bring the right knee into the left. So move the right knee towards the pinky side of the foot and feel the stretch. Good. Bring yourself back. Come off the block, left hand on the floor. Inhale, twist in your lunge. Circle the wrists, move the fingers, snap the fingers. Good. Right hand down, inhale. Let's press into that down dog again. Take your time to walk it out just like you did a few moments ago. And then as you walk it out, walk your big toes together. Right leg lifts, open the hip, inhale. Circle the ankle if you want. And then bring the right leg down. Remember, you can modify everything. You can always bring your left leg up, open the hip. You can always do things with knees on the floor. Circle the ankle, let it feel good. Here it is, hands and knees. Take your inhale with your hands and your knees. Send the left leg back. And now you get to stretch, shift forward and back while you're here. And then the next time you shift back, go ahead and send your right arm forward, thumb up. And if you're okay with it, bring your left leg up. Okay, we inhale, lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Again, inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. And then one more time, inhale, exhale. Bring your right hand down, lengthen the leg, inhale, cross it to the other side, and then drop onto your forearms. A little stretch for the hip. Good. Stay low and bring your hand or your leg to the left. Create a nice little stretch to the inner hip. And then we come onto the hands. We come onto the knees. And then we step the left foot forward. Grab your block. Frame that right foot. You can always leave your right knee on the floor. I'm going to bring my right knee up, and then I'm going to shift back and forth. Every time I shift back, I breathe out. Every time I shift forward, I breathe in. The next time you breathe out, stay back for a few moments. Feel the stretch. Scissor the thighs, lengthen the back. Yeah. And then as we breathe in, bend the front leg, bring your right hand down, do a little twist. This is a good space to circle the wrist at the top, move the fingers, snap them. Good. Look forward. Take your left foot, pivot it out just a little bit so your knee is happy. Take your left hand down, and then now bring your right leg also forward. We're doing a little squat. On an inhale, lift, lower your hips. On an exhale, lift your hips. Good little stretch for the hamstring. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's take those feet and neutralize them, and then roll all the way up. We stand, we reach up as we stand. Breathe in. Grab your wrist and give yourself a little stretch as we breathe out. And then come back to center. Breathe in. Switch sides. Back to center. Breathe in. Right hand down, left arm up. And last time, center. Breathe in. Left arm down. Reach out. Come back up on the inhale, hands to your heart. Let's start to flow. So we root, we rise up with the arms. Inhale. Prayer fold. Exhale. Step back. It's plank pose. It's our first plank of this class. Now shift your shoulders forward of the wrists and then shift them back. Again, shift them forward a little bit, shift them back. You can always do plank with your knees down. You can still shift your shoulders forward and back. The next time our shoulders shift forward, look forward, elbows back, inhale, lower towards the belly, exhale. Slide into cobra. As you inhale, shift into down dog as you exhale. The big toes are together in the back. The right leg will lift and we'll open the hip on an inhale. Bring the right knee to the nose. Step that right foot forward. Anchor the back foot and come up into your version of Warrior One. It's my first Warrior One, and I like to kind of click my thumbs so I can stretch my arms. And then I'm going to open my right leg to the right. Guide your right knee so it lines up with your middle toe. Reach up as you inhale. Reach your arms back as you exhale. Let's do it again. Sweep up, inhale. Sweep back, exhale. Let's go again. Sweep up, inhale. Back on the exhale. The next time you reach up, keep your hands separated and just breathe in and out through the nose for 3. Breathe 2. And then on 1, inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step back. Come back into that plank. Take your shoulders forward of the wrists. Inhale. Carry the chest down. Even if your knees are down, exhale. Slide into your cobra. Inhale. And then come into your dog exhale. Same thing, second side. So big toes together. Left leg lifts, and we open the hip on an inhale. Left knee to the nose. Step that left foot forward. Back foot on a diagonal. The arms come up, and I'm going to lock my thumbs just so I can get those arms to line up with my ears. Breathe for 3, 2, and then now start to sweep back as you breathe out. Sweep forward and up as you breathe in. Again, exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward and up. Hold it here. The arms are separated. You bend that front knee as much or as little as you want. Breathe for 3. Breathe 2. And then on 1, you're here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Step back. It's down dog. Now we add the plank. As we look forward, inhale. We carry it down, exhale. Slide into your cobra, inhale. Find your down dog as you exhale. Round 2 of the warriors. So big toes together. Let's go ahead and revisit bringing your right leg up on an inhale. Open the hip. Take the right knee to the nose the same way. Step the right foot forward and let's come up into Warrior One. That'll be just our inhale. Now on the exhale, turn left and shift to the left and come into Warrior Two. Good. Roll the shoulders up and back. Look at your feet. Make sure they're as wide as your wrists. And then your left knee is moving towards the pinky side of the foot. 3 warrior pumps. Inhale. We're shifting. We're going to the left, right? So it's warrior 2 to the left. Again, inhale. Exhale. Tay was my anchor on the other side. Inhale. Go back to warrior 2, exhale. So roll the shoulders up and back. Dive that knee towards the pinky side of the foot and feel that hip stretch. Good. Now, as we inhale, sweep the left arm up and back. That's going to be our peaceful warrior. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. Press into down dog. And then as we inhale, come into plank. Remember, those shoulders have to go forward of the wrists. Exhale, lower it down. Cobra pose, inhale. Down dog pose, exhale. The big toes meet at the back. And we let the left leg lead the way. Left leg lifts and opens on an inhale. Left knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward. Anchor the right foot. Reach up just for the inhale. Warrior 1. Now turn right and go to warrior 2 to the right. Exhale. Remember, separate the feet wide, shoulders over hips. 3 warrior pumps. Inhale. Back out, exhale. Again, inhale. Back out, exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take your right arm and reach it up and back for that peaceful stretch. Peaceful warrior. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands to frame the right foot. Press into your down dog. Exhale. It's plank on your inhale. Carry it down. Exhale. Your stretching cobra. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Yeah. Let's get the big toes together and do one more round of warriors. So on an inhale, left leg this time leads and opens. Same way of the entrance. So exhale, knee to the nose, step the left foot forward. Anchor the right foot. Reach up. That's your warrior 1. Open right to the right. That's your warrior 2. Reverse that warrior 2, inhale. Now on the exhale, cartwheel the hands and bring your fingertips to frame the right foot. Now, because your fingertips are down, it's almost like a holding space. Bring your left foot and neutralize it so your left heel is up and you look like you're in a lunge. Okay, come all the way off. Reach your arms up. This is crescent. And then crescent is the setup for our third warrior, our warrior 3. So the back heel is up. Your arms are going to widen like you've got airplane wings. And I want you to think of your thumbs pointing up. As you look forward, inhale. Don't think too much about it. As you exhale, bring up the back leg and float into this T shape that we call warrior 3. So your arms stay wide like airplane wings. That's a little easier. Your left leg is lifted and the toes point down. Then if you get really strong and feeling good, reach your arms forward. Hold whatever you've got for 3. Hold it 2. On 1, fingertips to frame the right foot. Step back, just like when we started. Inhale. Lunge twist. Left hand down. Twist out the spine. Exhale. Right hand down. Inhale. Press into down dog. Exhale. Plank pose. Inhale. Carry it down. Exhale. Cobra pose. Inhale. Down dog pose. Exhale. Big toes together. It's now Mr. Right side. Right leg lifts. You get to open the hip on an inhale. Right knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward. Arrive, warrior 1, facing the back. Inhale. Now open to the left and shift to the left for warrior 2. Reverse that warrior 2. Inhale. Cartwheel the hands, fingertips to frame the left foot. Pick up the back heel, right? We're prepping from here. Reach up. It's your crescent, which it's our prep for warrior 2. Good. Take your crescent arms and turn them into airplane wings. Look forward. Take your time and see if you can step off the back leg. My toes point down. My pelvis is neutral. I'm working hard to hold myself up. But then if I feel like I want a little more, I'm going to send my arms forward. So I almost look like a capital T. Hold what you've got for 3. There's no wrong way of doing it. 2, and this time on 1, step up your back in mountain pose. Yeah? All right. Let's play with all that. So inhale, sweep up. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right leg back and let's add a lunge twist. And then bring your left hand down and come into a down dog or a down dog split. So those of you that are in the split, we're working with balance because you're only connecting 3 points to your mat. Option to lift that left leg and lower the left leg a few times, right? This action of lifting and lowering, it's engaging your left glute. You also have the option of taking your down dog and making it shorter, keeping the left leg in one space or one spot, and then lifting off the other leg, right? Make sure there's like nothing on your way so you can kind of play with it. Wherever you are, you're here for a few breaths. If you need to come into child's pose, that could be your home base. Yeah. So take one more inhale wherever you are. Let's all take child's pose. Thread the left arm under the right arm. Nice little stretch for the shoulder. And then switch sides. Inhale. And then now as you exhale, stretch the right arm under. On thread, inhale. It's down dog. On your exhale. Take Take your inhale, plank pose. Exhale, carry it down. Cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Stay in your down dog. Take a few moments to walk it out. And then it was the right leg that we had stepped back, I think, right? Yeah. Let's take that right leg up on an inhale, open the hip. Let's bring the knee to the nose and the nose to the knee. But this time, add a little tap to the mat in between your thumbs. And then a second tap. And then a third tap. And then step that foot right there. Okay, we're back in warrior one. Yeah? Inhale, reach up. Now, as we exhale, sweep the arms back. Humble warrior is next. So let's take the left thumb over the right. Sweep up as you inhale. Humble warrior, exhale. Do you want me to make it cooler in here? I see you guys sweating. Keep your warrior, your humble warrior just as it is for your inhale. But then on the exhale, go ahead and rotate to the left. Neutralize your feet. Hover your head down and your arms keep moving away from your tail. We inhale, release your hands. Exhale, grab a block, and then come all the way up as you breathe in. Turn the feet to the left. Let's move into triangle pose. So the block is on the left hand. We glide to the left, inhale. Left hand down, right arm up. Straight shapes, straight lines. And then let's come with me on the tour. So you're here, you're going to look down. Still maintain the straight knees and the straight elbows, but your nose is pointing down. Now bend the left knee a little bit and let's move the block forward of the foot. Now let's see if you can come off the left leg and then really ignite through the right glute, the right leg. Keep hugging the belly in. Stay like this, or option to take the block and bring it from the bottom hand to the top hand. And then if you did that, then bring that block back to the bottom hand, working with balance. Yes. And then land and bring your block with you. Inhale. Turn the feet to the front or the right. This time we bend the right knee. It's warrior two with your block on the left hand. Good. You know how we did that warrior pump? Come into warrior pump. So on an inhale, reach the block over the head, look up. On the exhale, bring the block to the front hand, look towards that block. Again, inhale, reach the block up. Exhale, bring the block to the back hand, warrior two, look to the back. One more time, inhale, stretch, reach the block up. Exhale, block to the right hand, look to the right. Option to bring your left hand to your hip, your block to the right side of the foot, and then stay here nice and low. Option to bring the hand to the ankle or the foot and go lower. option to bind the right hand under the left arm over, left hand over. Breathe, bending the knee for 3. Breathe, 2. And on 1, unbind. Come all the way into down dog and just walk it out. You have the option to walk your hands to your feet and meet me in a forward fold at the front of the mat. You also have the options to play with a couple little handstand hops and meet me at the front of the mat in a forward fold. So wherever you are, 3, maybe 4 breaths. It ends up being time for you. Inhale wherever you are. Exhale, forward fold. And then root and roll all the way up. Reach up, look up, inhale. Cactus the arms, exhale. Okay, last side. Sweep up as you inhale. Prayer fold as you exhale. Step the left leg back on your inhale. Twist to the right as you exhale. Right hand down as you inhale. Down dog split. You're getting your little body to practice handstands if you want, or you're bending and straightening the right leg, working on that right glute, just like you did on your last side, right? So you can lift and lower a few times, or you can add your hops. Just take your inhale, rock into your plank. Exhale, lower down. Cobra. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Last side here, right? So big toes together. The left leg lifts and it opens on an inhale. Knee to nose, but this time we top the knee in between the thumbs. 1 and lift. 2 and lift. 3 and lift. Step it right there. Warrior 1. Inhale. Warrior 2 to the right side. Exhale. Grab a block. And let's go right into triangle pose. So we're going to take the right block to the right side of the foot. Stretch. Lengthen. Left arm up. Legs are straight. Both arms are straight. And then let's go for that tour. Look down. Take your block. Move it as you bend the right knee forward and to the right of the foot. And then super powerful top leg. The more energy there is on that top arm and that top leg, the lighter you feel on that right hand and that right foot. And then if you feel like you want to play, bring your block to your left hand and float. And then bring it right back down if you want. And anchor. We land all the way back. Inhale. Bring your block with you. Turn your feet to the left. Warrior two arms. Block on the right hand this time. 3 warrior palms. Inhale, reach, look up, move the block to the front hand. Exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale, block to the left hand, exhale. From here, bring your block just outside of the foot. Take your right hand to your hip. Great place to be. If you want to go further down, move the block and bring your hand lower. If you want to go even further, bind one hand under, one hand over. And then if you're binding, just remember to settle yourself as if your head is going to touch the wall behind you. Yes, inhale, release, bring your hands to the floor. And then as you exhale, I can't remember what we did. Oh, I think we just stepped back and I said down dog, handstand hops, wherever you want. But then this time we're actually going to meet, when you're ready, on our sits bones. So play around a little bit. We're going to meet on our sits bones and work on pigeon. So the left knee is the pigeon leg. I'm doing it prone, but you can definitely, if it's easier on your back, come into your supine pigeon like this. Three, maybe 4 more breaths. And then take your next breath in. And as you breathe out, I just want you to switch sides. So anything that you like to do, you can just switch. You can come into a couple little twists or down dogs and switch, whatever feels right to you. 2 more breaths in the second side. And then we're all going to meet on our belly. However you like to get there. Bring your forehead down and your hands next to your chest. Go ahead and bend the knees and extend them a few times. Yeah, and then start to release the knees long and then only bend the right knee. And then when you bend the right knee, bring that right thigh off and tap that right foot back and create almost like a little lift to look back. And then come back to center. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, do the same thing to the other side. And then bring it back. Breathe in. And bring it over. One more time on the belly. Breathe in. And then this time, take your left leg to the right and rest your face or the right side of your face on your block, taking your right arm to the right so that you stretch your chest a little bit, your shoulder. Then while you're here, you can actually take your left hand to your left foot and bring that heel really close to that glute. Come back to center, release, and let's do the other side. So bring your left arm to the left, open to the side. And if you want, you can bring your right hand and we'll squeeze that leg in. Release, come on your back. Come onto your back into happy baby. So on your back, your feet wide, you can grab calves, ankles, or outer feet. And then just kind of create a really supported spine. Your tail is down, your head is down, your shoulders are down. And start to find your comfort zone. So you have the option to use your bolster under your knees, along your spine. For the next few moments, your goal is to surrender, relax your body. I'll come around and share some oil with you. So if you lie on your back, you want some oil on your hand, have a beautiful mild blend that if you get it, it would be nice for you to maybe rub your hands together, bring the oil to the back of the neck, and then nothing to do except relax, surrender. And start to bring your awareness back. Notice your breath. Maybe invite your body to get a nice stretch. Arms can go over the head. Legs can extend forward if they're not already. And as you lay there with your eyes closed, maybe move your fingers and toes. You can come up to your comfortable seat when you're ready. We're going to close our practice. I'm going to read a little card out of our card deck to see what it lands on today. And then we'll do our own personal closing. So as you get yourself ready to sit, I will read this card. It says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So I'm going to say it again. And I'm going to need to have my readers next to me when I read these. Okay. I witness the darkness and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So seeing and perceiving fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Take your hands, press them close to each other so you can feel that little heat in between the hands. Bring your hands close to your heart and connect to what you want to invite into your day. What do you want in abundance today? Whatever it is that you want to invite in, as you take your next breath in, invite it into your day. As you take your next breath out, release the breath and whatever no longer serves you today. Namaste. Happy Monday. I hope you got what you needed. You got a good sweat. Oh, thank you for joining.